Alright, we're starting on Chapter 6, and that's We Don't Go to Ravenholm. This is the one where you have to get to the top of the stairs to flip a switch to turn off the electrified gate so you can get over it. You'll see this generator room. What you want to do is jump over the railing onto this one, onto the next one, and there'll be a grate over this, but I've already seen the room, so that's why it wasn't on there, but just follow the duct, and then there is our next Lambda cache. Alright, this next one is where you have to drop the cars on top of the other zombies. You'll see the Lambda logo right there, and it's over the other side of this, so if you can find something to stack there to jump over it, I believe you can do it that way too. The way I did it was I just jumped on the car and then jumped over. Right, and there we go. And then it should be behind that big iron cast thing over there. Right there. And this is our next Lambda cache. Alright, moving on, you'll encounter this one. You're supposed to head right instead, just make a left, and the Lambda cache is in here. This one's pretty hard to miss, but I can see it happening, and there we go, next Lambda cache. Alright, this is right after we leave Ravenholm. You're going to exit through those tunnels. It's going to be right after that wheelbarrow that has a spinning blade on it, and this area is going to be where you have to fight off a few snipers. So what we want to do is jump up on these boxes and then make our way over on top of this ledge, crouch here, and that's the location of our next cache. Alright, moving on to Chapter 7, which is Highway 17. This is towards pretty much at the beginning when you first get your car. This one's you shouldn't miss. It's pretty simple to find. As you're heading through the story progression, you're going to head into the tunnel, but before you go through the tunnel, you want to stop. As you can see the Lambda symbol on the left right there. Head into the house and just collect all the stuff in the corner right there, and that's our next cache. Alright, this is a little bit further. You'll see one of those giant pounders that basically keeps the antlions away. And this house you might not miss. It's pretty much in your way when you're trying to get through this area. So basically just stop here. In the cellar right here, you'll see a couple of things that are just in your way. So you want to move those out of the way and head down into the cellar. You can see the symbol right there. I accidentally got the locator here first, so it's not going to pop up right now, but one thing you want to keep in mind is you want to try and just get everything that's including this box up here. That's what set it off for me, because I was for a second kind of dumbfounded as to why it wasn't showing me or saying that I got everything. So just make sure you get everything in this room. Alright, moving on, this is where you have to fight off one of those helicopters and clear the way of all the cars. So what we're going to do is go ahead and just clear the way and make a path for ourselves. You know, you have to do this to progress through the game, so it's not any kind of a secret spot to find. Alright, once we've cleared the path, we want to go ahead and just drive through, but instead of keeping, you're going to see a car on the left-hand side, or a van. Go ahead and stop at that van, and then if you look on the floor, there's our Lambda sign, and inside the van is where we're going to find all of our cache. And there you go, there's an indicator saying that that's the next one. Alright, moving on, this is where we have to disable one of their cars in order to keep moving through. So this is a spot that's part of the story that we will have to stop to. You want to grab something as you're going to need something to hop up on to get over the fence over here. It's the fence all the way over here in the left hand corner. You'll notice it because they'll have a giant tank, white tank right there, as you can see. And oh, can't get around that side. So basically just going right here, there'll be a dead person there, and this is the location of our next cache. Alright, heading out of this tunnel around the bend, we're going to be coming up on our next cache. As you can see, that weird rock formation coming up. We'll be past the house after this guy. See that weird rock formation right there? On the other side of that is going to be our cache. If you're not sure, there's the houses on the right and the big windmill that's kind of going right there. So just get out of your car, head over to the left, and it'll be down in this broken down shack, and there's our next cache. Alright, this one's in Chapter 8, Sand Traps, and this one's going to be where you have to put the batteries in the machine so that it opens up the gate so that you can keep driving through. The Lambda Locator, or the Lambda symbol, is actually on top of the bathroom on the outside right there. You just need the gravity gun to suck down all of the cash that's up there. Alright, a simple one to miss, so just be careful with that one. Alright, moving on. This is after we have to keep making our way across the sand. There's this big plane that wasn't there before. I just put it there before the video. So you want to use that, make your way across here, and you're going to see a big, kind of bigger barn area with an open roof. There's not going to be a roof there. And that rock that's blocking the door. We want to get up to that second level. So we're going to go ahead and just make our way up there. Alright, and made our way up there. There's our Lambda symbol right there, and that's our cache right there. So as soon as we collect them, should get our indicator. There it is. Alright, moving on. We're now in Chapter 9, Nova Prospect. And there's going to be this area. I'm not really sure. I think a little bit past the beginning area, you're going to run into two of those turret guns. And just go ahead and take those out and then head up to the left. This door, you'll see the Lambda sign on the bottom with the boarded up window. So just go ahead and break through that window and then jump inside, and that will be our next cache. Moving through Nova Prospect a little bit more. This is actually a story progression where you have to open the gate to get to the next area. So you're going to see this row of cells right here, and one of the cells is actually one that you can open. It's going to be kind of coming out of the wall, as you can see right there, a little bit more opposed to that one where they're kind of into the wall. So, and you'll see the Lambda sign on the right of the door too. So what you want to do with this one is grab your gravity gun and basically just shoot the door open. There we go. And inside is our cache. Alright, moving on to our next area. You're going to come into what looks like a washroom. We're going to head immediately to the right and follow the way, and then that door over there on the right side of us is going to be where our next cache is. And this one should be number 33 for those of you that have been counting, because I know I haven't. And this one will be number 34. This one's in Chapter 9A, which is Entanglement. Just come to this area where Alex unlocks the door for you. There'll be a soda machine right there on your left, and on top of it, you can see our Lambda symbol, and on top of that is our cache. Just go ahead and grab it, and that's it. Alright, next video deals with the last of them.